Well, Texas just abruptly gutted a decades-old program meant to help women and minority-owned small businesses compete for state contracts. The state comptroller's office says it is stripping those firms of their historically underutilized businesses or hub certifications and refocusing the program exclusively on the companies owned by disabled veterans, renaming it Vet Hub. Only veterans with at least a 20% service-connected disability will qualify going forward. Officials say existing contracts won't be canceled, but thousands of women and minority-owned vendors are being removed from the state's hub directory effective immediately. Acting Comptroller Kelly Hancock is trying to comply with executive orders from Donald Trump and Governor Greg Abbott targeting diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts, and claims Vet Hub will restore constitutional integrity and end race or sex quotas. Now we're going to bring in Larry J. Walker. He can tell us a little bit about his reaction to Texas eliminating women and minority-owned businesses.
I find this changing the law and then the changes you just highlighted, and it very interesting. Let me tell you why. These essentially are DEI policies still in effect. I think a lot of people, when they hear DEI, they think race and gender. But I can tell you, as someone who works in higher education, DEI programs also include veterans. So they're essentially doing this with one arm tied behind their back. So, they said they've gotten rid of these vendors based on gender and race. But for those who are watching, this is still a DEI program. So the question then, you want to ask the question, well, if it's still essentially DEI because veterans are included in that category and they just remove certain protected groups, who are they really trying to help and hurt here? And then they talked about the 20% threshold. You're probably talking about a very small number of individuals. So once again, we talk about, the number of Black women who've lost jobs. We talk about Black unemployment rate in general being over 7%. This is just another example of essentially shooting yourself in the foot. I think that, people who are in the Trump administration in the state of Texas should remember that Black people were play a prominent role in the part of the U.S. economy. So getting rid of these opportunities for these small and moderate sized businesses not only hurts the individuals, but hurts local and state government. And that's really what it comes down to. There's going to be a lingering economic impact and a drag on the economy in the state of Texas.
And talk to us more about the impact that you think it could have. I mean, what happens to those businesses that built their entire growth strategy around this hub certification?
Yeah, that's a really important question. I think we got to acknowledge that these companies in the past, before this provision was in place, wouldn't even had a chance to get these contracts, which are predominantly white males. So yeah, what is the impact? Yeah, so some of these businesses might go under and because if they had this they were part of this program, maybe they won't have the access they did and they won't have the capital. That means they won't be able to hire more people. That means, like I said, the business could shut. And it also means there's no opportunity for growth. And it doesn't encourage other, minoritized businesses to, start out, be part of this program and grow. So not only are you hurting these communities that they're focusing on, but also, like I said, it's going to have a tremendous impact on the local, state, and national economy.
Please do not forget to support the work that we do by joining the Bring the Funk Fan Club. If you want to support our work and help us travel all over the country, you can give via Cash App or Stripe, that QR code. You see it right here at the bottom of the screen. PayPal, it's R. Martin Unfiltered. Venmo, RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com. We do take checks and money orders. Make it payable to Roland Martin, P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. Please be sure to download the Black Star Network app. Apple phone, you can get it on Android, Apple TV, Android TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Xbox One, and Samsung Smart TV. If you want our Black Star Network swag, go to shopblackstar.network.com. You can get our hoodies, our t-shirts, our crew necks, all the good stuff. Also support the other Black-owned businesses that we have at shopblackstarnetwork.com. You can find all of your Christmas gifts and support Black-owned companies. Don't forget, download the app on Fanbase. Make sure you support them as well. You have until December 18th to become an investor. So download the app for more information on investing. Go to smart.engine.com/Fanbase.
Violent white supremacy is, quote, the most persistent and lethal threat in the homeland.
The greatest terrorist threat to the homeland is the homegrown violence stream, including hate crime committed on behalf of some kind of white supremacist ideology.
They are coming after everything in Black America. MAGA and Donald Trump are specifically targeting Black America. They are going after the money. Attack Black Lives Matter. Attack critical race theory. Attack woke, DEI. MAGA wants to defund Black America. This is a perfect example of their desire to completely degrade and de-emphasize Black people.
Hello, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase, and I'm here with a very important message. We are at a turning point in the Black community where we must have equity in the apps we use that scale to billions of dollars. But this time, we own the infrastructure, we own the culture, and we shape the future. And Fanbase is the future. Fanbase combines the free functionality of Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube into an all-in-one platform built for the evolution of social media and monetization. With over 1.4 million users, that's real proof that we are shifting the conversation of tech ownership and equity for creators. So right now, I want you to go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest today. The minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase at $665 a share. This marks a turning point in Black ownership of social media. If we don't take this opportunity to own social media right now, we will always be customers to our own creations. And that can't go on. So once again, go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest today. We must own the platforms where our voices live, our stories matter, and where our culture drives the world. Thank you.
They said the quiet part out loud. Black votes are a threat. So they erased them. After the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act in 2013, Republican legislatures moved fast. New voter ID laws, polling place shutdowns, purges of Black voters from the rolls. Trump's Justice Department didn't stop it, they joined in. In 2018, his DOJ backed Ohio's voter purge system, a scheme that disproportionately erased Black voters. Their goal, erase Black votes and political power. Yeah, that happened. These are the kinds of stories that we cover every day on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Subscribe on YouTube and download the Black Star Network app. Support fact-based independent journalism that centers African Americans and the issues that matter to our community.